This is Kits and Snips, and today I will be building the first real grade on this channel, the Gundam Exia. Now, real grades are a bit different than high grades as they are a bit more complex and do have more pieces and add more detail. This particular kit also has an inner frame not unlike the Witch of Mercury, though instead of several pieces of plastic on a runner, they pre-molded all of the inner frame into one piece, so you do have to do some breaks and adjustments to get them to fit and work well. I was quite excited to build this kit as I do love the Exia. I think it's a great kit and I think it'll look even greater in real grade. So let's get into that build. And here it is completed. I really do like the overall look of this kit. I like the way the green orbs really hit the light nice. I like the way the plastic inserts really help bring out the extra detail in this Exia kit. And I like the way that the actual GN drive on the back can open up. Even without adding the extra decal stickers, you can really see that this kit has a lot of detail. And here it is in the side-by-side with some of those decals applied. Even though there are some larger ones, you can't really tell that they're there unless you're really holding the kit up close. Outside of the one that is on the left shoulder pad and over the left side of the GN drive, they are really hard to see as they are so tiny on a 1/44th scale. When it comes to height, you are looking at a kit that stands about as tall as your standard RX-78, which does make a lot of sense as they are of the same scale, and the Exia is about the same size canonically as the RX-78. When it comes to accessories, this kit has a handful. The first being these two GN swords that are both long and short that have a very nice metallic-esque plastic that gives them a very real, almost sword-like finish that really catches the light well. This kit also includes 4 beam saber handles, 2 that are meant to be used with the short beam saber, and 2 that are meant to be used with the long, though the beams are interchangeable on any of the handles, so it does give you some options on which way and which configuration you'd like the handles to be removed from. And then, of course, the last 2 accessories. The first being the GN shield, and the second, which is really the star of this kit, the GN sword, which has 3 different configurations. The first being this straight broadsword that he can hold in his hand and attaches to his forearm. The second mode is its gun form, where the blade tucks behind the forearm. It is still attached to the forearm at the top, and it does have a nice little handle for the gun mode. And lastly, with the sword facing forward, really accentuating that the Exia is a close-range combat Gundam, and my absolute favorite way to display any Exia with the GN sword. And that's everything. While I really do like the overall looks of this kit, I would be remiss to not say that the inner frame for this kit is a bit fragile, as moving it and posing it in certain ways, it did fall over, and it does feel very stiff in ways that are not conducive to moving the kit around. Outside of that, I think the looks of this kit are excellent, and if you're really looking for an Exia to really step it up in your collection, this is definitely a nice way to do it, though make sure you're careful. Music for this video was once again brought to you by Upbeat, not sponsored, with the song Aurora by John Easton. As always, link to the music will be in the description below, so show the artist some love. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you did enjoy it. I know the real grade does take a lot longer than your standard high grade to build, and I did hope to alleviate some of that by building one of the arms and one of the legs off camera. I know it's a lot to sit through, but there's a lot to build, and I wanted to make sure you really saw the full real grade building experience. As always, a like goes a long way in helping the channel grow, as well as any comments. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, as I know some of the older real grades having that inner frame is a little bit different, and I'm always happy to go over what that entails when it comes to these kits. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see what new builds I have coming out. As always, this is Kits and Snips signing out saying, have fun building.